PHS won the toss and deferred. First half choice, Springfield receives, triple point.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for our honorary captains, Tracy Bar Savages and Harry Postals.
And so Springfield won the toss and deferred, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Gentlemen, take off your hats as we honor America. Playing tonight's national anthem, our Spanish exchange student, Oscar Alvarez. That is our Spanish exchange student, Oscar Alvarez. Ladies and gentlemen, the Springfield Cougars versus Pencrest Lions is 6 ABC's High School Huddle Game of the Week. Catch extended highlights of tonight's matchup on 6 ABC's High School Huddle with Jess Seversky after Action News at 11.
Should we start now? Should I start talking now? All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's presentation of Pencrest Football, where the 1-3 Lions take on the 4-0 undefeated Springfield Cougars. I'm Jake Scully, along with my partner Bobby Neal. And Bobby, 2 weeks ago, Pencrest offense exploded against Harrington, scoring 40 points, but could only manage a single touchdown last week against Garnet Valley. What is Pencrest going to have to do to get its offense back on track and hopefully put some points on the board tonight?
Well, Jake, I have to say that I think that the offensive line has to try and protect the quarterback so that they can try and prevent more sacks from the Cougars' defense.
Well, Springfield won the toss, elected to receive, and it'll be Kevin Mills, the sophomore kicker, to kick it off for Pencrest.
The Colonel, Kevin Mills, to kick off for Pencrest.
And we are underway, and it's a squib kick, and it'll be picked up and cutting back left side and getting down to the 35-yard line. And now Springfield will take over the ball
on the return for the Cougars. Stop made by Nick Bedicke. First and 10 for the Cougars. Ball on their own, a 35-yard line.
And out comes Jack Sinitska, the junior quarterback. And first play of the game, the Cougars will start out in the gun. And Pencrest showing blitz here. And right away, a penalty flag. Probably false start. Now 1st and 15 for Springfield. And obviously penalties are going to be a big factor in this game, Bobby.
Yes, he will, Jake. You are absolutely correct.
False start called on Springfield.
Now first and
5-yard
15.
penalty brings up first and 15.
Now first and 15 for Springfield. Sinisco will go under center this time. And trouble with the snap. And who's got it? Pencrest thinks they have the ball. And it's recovered by the Lions.
Ball is down. Pencrest recovers the football.
A bad snap. And Pencrest falls out on the first play of the game. Excuse my voice crack there.
That was a really good play by the Lions defense to get him under pressure and for able to get the
ball
ball loose.
Recovered by Jake Selesky.
Now right away, senior quarterback
First
Captain
and
Chris
10
Mills
for the
gets
Lions.
the short
A
field.
ball on the Springfield
Ball at the
30-yard
30-yard line,
line.
first and 10. And another flag.
Flags down.
Looks like it's going to
Big
be...
ball, false start, offense, 5 yards, replays first down.
And another false start. Big miscues early. Now, of course, Coach Andrew Pigeon, just 25 years old, already done a great job with his team, especially with some players that aren't even a decade younger than him. His first big head
The
coaching
general,
job,
Chris Mills at quarterback.
offensive coordinator last year at Pencrest. Now, a toss play to Caleb Mahalik, his first carry of the game, gets outside and will break another tackle and finally be brought down 2 yards short of the sticks, a
Caleb
gain of 8
Mahalik
yards.
off left side.
Say something.
Patrick Clemens on the stop for the Cougars.
That was a good play by Coach Pigeon to make Chris Mills send the ball left side to Caleb Mahalik for them to get a good couple yards
Second
on that
and
first
12.
down.
Run up the middle by
Mahalik
Caleb
up the
Mahalik.
middle.
Goes inside the 30-yard line down to the 26. Gain of 4 yards.
Justin Shields and friends on the stop.
That was good thinking by Coach Pigeon for running a game with Caleb Mahalik.
Yep.
Shovelin assisting.
Caleb Mahalik, the senior running back, possibly the best player on this football team. Definitely going to be a big factor as to why Pencrest wins this game.
You're absolutely right, Jake. I have a big
Third
feeling that
and
Caleb
8 for
Mahalik will
Pencrest.
do a good job tonight and will.
3rd and 8. Pencrest needs to get to the 20-yard line for a first down. Play action. And looking and gets absolutely walloped right there. That's Justin Shields.
Justin Shields
on
with the sack for Springfield.
And let's see what Pencrest does here. And it looks like they are going to go for it here.
I really don't think this is a good decision by Coach Pigeon, but I think he's thinking good of having a chance of his team to having a chance to get this 4th down and convert to a 1st and 10.
4th down and 13. They're not going to go for a field goal. And that is Sam Sav out wide. Mills back. Looks right side, and it's dropped by Aiden Conmey. And the flag comes in.
Flags down.
That's going to be a late hit. And man, if you're Springfield's coach right now, you have to be. You cannot be happy
Aiden
on that
Conmey,
call.
the
A
intended
terrible
receiver.
penalty right there.
Yes,
Terrible.
Jake. Yes, Jake, you are correct. If I were Springfield's coach, I would not be feeling good right now about that last play. It's gonna cost him a couple yards.
And that
Personal
penalty.
foul, defenseless player, defense, 15 yards, previous spot. I think this is enough for a first down.
Well, because of that miscue, it's going to result in an automatic first down. You go from a big stop and getting the ball back, and now Pencrest has a new set of downs. And
1st and 10 for the Lions. Ball on the Springfield 18.
Mills takes a snap, ball on the 18, tossed left side to Caleb Mahalik. And
Mahalik off left side.
gets inside the 15 and pushed out of bounds there near the 10-yard line.
Well, Jake, right now Coach Pigeon is
Justin
doing a
Shields
really
with the
good
stop.
job on predicting plays and like figuring out, and he's doing a good job with Caleb Mahalik on the run game so far.
2nd down and short, and I propose that this may be another run here. Let's see. Springfield with just one safety deep in the shotgun. Hand off to Caleb Mahalik and gets nothing there. It'll set up a 3rd down and about 6 yards.
Mahalik on the carry.
Well, right now, Jake, if I were coach pitching, I would try and
Pack of
go
Cougars on
for
the stop.
a quick pass to maybe a quick pass and hope he tries to avoid tacklers and gets the 1st down.
Well, you hope so. Maybe something like a slant or a curl to the outside. Now 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Let's see what kind of look Pencrest goes for. They go with 2 men in the backfield, 3 receivers out wide. Cupertino in motion, and they're going to hand it off again, and he gets swallowed up. That'll set up a 4th
Mahalik
down.
off left side.
And let's see if they go for a field goal or if they decide to go for it again. If you saw Pencrest 2 weeks ago, they'll probably go for it.
Justin Shields on the stop.
And that is exactly what they're going to do. They're going to bring the offense back out. What do you think about this decision to go for it again on 4th and 7?
Well, I don't really think it's a really good decision. If I were coach pitching, I would have just taken the early 3 points to just take the early 3-0 lead.
Springfield looks to get another big stop. In the gun is Mills. He's back. He gets rushed. He gets it away. It's intercepted. It's intercepted and running left side. That is going to be McKenzie. And McKenzie gets crossing midfield and
Pass
all the
is
way down to the
intercepted by Jake
44-yard line.
McKenzie for Springfield.
A huge interception, and that is not
Sam
what you want at all
runs
for
him down.
Pencrest. You go from Springfield getting the ball in their own 15 to getting it on your 44-yard
48-yard
line.
return for Springfield.
That's disappointing. Correction, 46-yard line.
You got that right, Jake. That is really disappointing. I think they should have just went for the field goal just to take the 3-0 lead.
These kicking issues, and maybe you say they went for it because they couldn't make the field goal. These kicking issues may be a costly factor as to why Pencrest comes up short in this game. Who knows? Sinitska in the gun. Quick pass out to his running back. That is going to be McKenzie, the same guy who intercepted the pass, but he gets
Jaden
nothing.
McKenzie, the
Swallowed up,
receiver.
getting
Mahalik and
only
friends on
about
the
1
stop.
yard, maybe not even a yard at all.
Well, like I said, that was really good defense by Caleb Mahalik and others to stop McKenzie from making it a bigger run.
This defense really knows how to play. It's really evolved into a great unit throughout the course of this season.
2nd and 10.
Now 2nd and 10. They'll go under center this time. Tight end in motion. They fake the play action, and they're going to go with a draw play. It gets about 3 yards, and that is McKenzie again.
Well, right now, if I were coach pitching, I would try and do a blitz.
Cougars
and
up the middle,
hopefully
John
try and
Cosgrove
sack
on the stop.
quarterback.
3rd down and 8, and they're going to go. Oh, never mind.
3rd and 8 for the Cougars.
On 3rd and 8, they'll go under center again, and that is going to be Dotsikis in the backfield. Drops back. He evades the pressure, and he completes it on the curl route. And that is Kyle Long with the reception.
Pass
and
is
picks up
complete
a
to
first
Kyle
down.
Long. Cougars
Big
pick
3rd
up the
down
first
conversion
down.
for the Cougars.
Well, so far my first impression of the Cougars is that that they're driving the ball down the field, like they're doing quick plays. They're getting good passes off
First
to their
and 10
teammates.
for the Cougars. Ball on the
Pencrest
Pencrest.
has to step up their
33.
defense if they want to stop them from.
1st and 10 at the Lions' 33-yard line. They're going to hand it off. That's Dotsikis, and gets about 2 yards there. Nice play by the Pencrest defense to swallow
Philip
him up.
Shovlin on the carry.
And overall, the
Anthony
running game has been
Capertino on the
effective.
stop.
And if you look, and overall, running game is usually made up to set up bigger plays. And so far, they've done a good job of that. 2nd down and 9. Once again, under center is, and they're going to go. Oh, it's dropped by Kyle Long. They went to that same play earlier on 3rd down. They switch it to the other side, and this time they can't.
Pass is incomplete. Long, the intended receiver.
That was some good defense by Vincent Brown for
Vinny Brown on the
getting
coverage.
and stopping him from getting a catch.
3rd down and 9. What does Springfield go for here?
3rd and 9 for the Cougars.
On 3rd and 9, they're going to go with a tight formation. Sinitska back. He throws, and it's caught by Kyle Long. Another call route and another first
Pass is
down.
complete to
Second
Kyle
3rd down
Long.
conversion of this drive, and now they're in the red zone.
Well, if I were Coach Pigeon, he needs to really get his defense on point because he needs to try and get Springfield's quarterback under pressure and try and make him.
Pazenska to Long.
Especially
Cougars
because
pick
they've
up
thrown the
11
curl
and
route to the
first
same
down.
receiver 3 times already on this drive alone.
They have.
Ball is on the Lions 22.
From the 22-yard line, Sinitska sits under center once again. Takes a snap. He hands it off. This time it's McKenzie, and McKenzie gets all the way down to the
Jaden
12-yard line.
McKenzie on the carry.
Almost picking up almost a first down.
Well, like I said, that was really poor defense by the Pencrest defense. They got to try and get on McKenzie more, and they got to try and get some more rush.
Mahalik
They got
on
to
the
try and
stop.
rush the quarterback and try and stop him.
Second and 2.
Already McKenzie having a really big game as he's made a huge impact for Springfield already in just the first quarter. 2nd and 2 now. They're going to go with a tight formation, 2 receivers out, and they hand it off to McKenzie up the middle, and he picks
McKenzie
up
on
a
the
first
carry.
down. He gets all the way to the 6-yard line, setting up a 1st and goal. for
Cosgrove on the
Springfield.
stop.
So far, the defense isn't doing really a good job so far. They're letting McKenzie have open holes and getting through and getting big yardage on plays.
I wouldn't be surprised if Springfield went
First
to
and
McKenzie
goal
again.
for
It's been working
Springfield.
for them the last 2 plays.
You're right.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line. Receiver in motion. They go to McKenzie again. He spins off a tackler and finally gets swallowed up by about
McKenzie
3
on the
or 4
carry.
Pencrest defenders, setting up a 2nd down and about 6.
Well, that was a really good play by the defense.
Jake Shashelski on the stop.
I wouldn't be surprised if they hand it off to McKenzie once again because he's having a really good run game so far for the Cougars.
Pencrest needs to make a big goal line stand here. Once again, McKenzie in the backfield. They have 2
Second
receivers
and
out
goal.
this time.
Ball on the 6.
Pencrest playing their goal line defense. Receiver in motion once again. Play action this time. He throws, and it is caught for a touchdown. That's Max Stefanzo with a 6-yard reception.
Pass is complete to Max Stefanzo in for the Springfield touchdown.
And Springfield's on the board 6-0.
If Pencrest just went for that field goal, it would be 6-3, but they decided to go for it on 4th down, and that was a really big miscue for the Lions offense.
This is Jack Corey on for the extra point.
Jack Corey in for the extra point.
Snap, good hold, and the kick is drilled. And it's 7-0 Cougars.
Kick is up, and the kick is good. 3 minutes, 29 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Springfield 7, Pencrest 0.
Say how the Pencrest defense did on the drive. So.
I have to say that the Pencrest defense did a pretty decent job, but they need to stop McKenzie for getting more rushes, and they need to get more blocks on him so he doesn't get any big yardage for the Cougars to get down the field and score again.
Also a big point of emphasis for the next defensive stand, being able to stop them on 3rd down. 2 big comeback route completions to the same receiver on 3rd and long, and that's ultimately what allowed Springfield to score a touchdown. Now Pencrest gets the ball back, 3 minutes and 29 seconds left in the first quarter. 7-0 Springfield. Vinny Brown is back
Corey
to
to
receive.
kick off for Springfield.
The speedy returner for Pencrest.
Vinny Brown all the way back for the Lions.
section already roaring for the Lions, and the kick is away. And Brown will, what? And they're very lucky it went out of bounds. Terrible special teams play. What was Antonelli thinking there?
You got that right, Jake. Antonelli should have let Vincent Brown catch the ball, and Antonelli should have tried blocking the defender so he could try and get some space for him to get the ball.
Look, someone is very hurt on the play. He's down, and that didn't look good right there. Took a huge shot from his own teammate. Well, let's hope he's okay. Let's hope he's okay.
1st and 10 for the Lions.
And are they going to stop play? And they're not. And the players are going to take a knee.
That is very good sportsmanship by the Pencrest offense to kneel for their teammate who just got injured on the last play. Very good sportsmanship.
Injury timeout.
The players are going to walk off the field, and boy, let's hope he's all right. Well, you talk about head injuries being a huge emphasis in football. That didn't look good there. He took a big shot to the head.
Well,
we take a timeout here, 7-0, as we wait for this injured player to hopefully be helped off the field safely. 3:27 left in the first. What? How am I doing?
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for G. Antonelli.
Now the Pencrest offense will take the field once again, 1st down and 10 at their own 15-yard line. This time the backup quarterback, Chris Cello, will take the field as the quarterback. And it's Caleb Mahalik to his right.
1st and 10 for Pencrest. Ball on their own 15.
And never mind, they're actually going to motion Chris Mills out as a receiver. They fake it to Mahalik, and it's a read option to Chris Cello, gaining about 3 yards there.
That's Chris Cello on the quarterback keeper.
Setting up a 2nd down and 7.
That was really good thinking by Coach Pigeon to do that read option play from Chris Cello to Caleb Mahalik to get that 3-yard play.
Again, first read option of the game, that probably won't be the last. This, once again, Cello will take the snap from the gun. He hands it off to Mahalik this time on 2nd down, and he gets to the 23, and he gets not much there.
Mahalik up the middle, Shields on the stop.
It's going to set up a 3rd and unmanageable, as we would say.
Well, right now, if I were Coach Pigeon, you're in your own territory. I would try with Chris Cello to try and pass it to one of your deep
3rd
receivers
and 6.
and try and get a good deep pass and try and get out of your territory.
This time they're going to go with an empty backfield. They're going to motion 5 receivers out. And he gets drilled. And that was an absolute bull rush from Springfield, and it'll
Dan
be 4th
Pinestri
down.
stops him behind the line of scrimmage.
And Pencrest isn't going to go for it this time. They're going to punt.
Well, that was not good D by the offensive line for Springfield to get to Chris Cello and send them back all the way back to like their 10-yard line. And Springfield's going to get really good field position.
Kyle Long is back for Springfield to field this punt. It's a short punt, and he's going to get it at the 40-yard line, and that's a fair catch, and that's where Springfield will get the ball.
Fair catch called by Kyle Long.
1.5 minutes remaining, and the 3rd drive of the game for Springfield. Of course, their last drive, they had a potent running attack. Do you expect more of the same?
Yes, I do, Jake. I expect the Cougars to try and run with
Springfield
McKenzie
takes over.
more,
First and 10,
because
ball on the
McKenzie has
Pencrest
been
41.
a huge factor for the Cougars tonight so far in this game.
On first down, they have number 7 in the backfield. They'll give it to him, and he gets to the 40-yard line. Not much there, a gain of only about a yard. Nice play by the Pencrest D.
You got that right, Jake.
Shoveling on the carry.
The Pencrest defense did a really good job
Shashelski on the stop.
of not letting the Cougars get more than what they got on that drive.
Cougars pick up 1.
Saniska under center this time. Shevlin in the backfield. Short drop, throws to Kyle Long, and it's caught close to a first down, about a yard short.
Long
here.
on the reception.
And that will be Chris Cello on the tackle.
The general, Chris Mills on the stop.
Never mind, Chris Mills.
Well, Jake, right now, if I were Coach Pigeon, I would try and deal with blitz.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the Pencrest
It looks like they're
Lions.
going to blitz here. I'd imagine they would on just third and very short, only a yard to go. This is probably going to be a run to Shovelin, I imagine. Under center is Snikas. He hands it off to Shovelin, and he picks up a first down inside the 30.
Shoveling on the carry.
And that is Brian
Cougars
DeWar
pick up the
on
first
stop.
down.
The senior linebacker.
Well, I gotta say on that play, they let him get way too far outside for him to be able to make that quick slam
And
play.
at the end of 1 quarter of play, Springfield 7,
quarter is
Pencrest
over.
0.
Springfield up 7-0. We'll see you at the beginning of the second quarter. Now at the start of the second quarter, of course,
First
they
and
switch
10 for the
sides after
Cougars.
every quarter. Sanikas will hand off to Shovelin, going right side, cuts it, and gets walloped there by DeWar again.
Mahalik on the stop.
That was a really good hit by Kale Mahalik and Brian
Shoveling on the carry.
DeWar for them to only get no yards on the play. That was really good D by the Pencrest, good D by the defense.
Man, he got cracked. You could hear it from here.
Yes, you could, Jake. You got that right.
2nd and 9 to the Lions' 28-yard line. Saniska will take it from center.
2nd and
Shovelin in the
9.
backfield. Play action, bootleg. Rolls left, throws left. Caught by Kyle Long. And he gets all the way to the 10-yard line. And that is a gain of 18
Pass
yards
is complete
and
to
a
Kyle
first down.
Long. Cougars pick up
Kyle
18
Long
and the first
His
down.
4th reception of the game.
Well, so far, the Cougars have done really good on offense with the run game and their pass game. The Pencrest defense has to try and hold them to a field goal right here. They got to get some big stops right here.
Student section chanting USA as Springfield is at the 10-yard line of Pencrest, trying to punch in
First
here. Let's
And
get a
goal
stop.
for Springfield.
Tight formation. They hand it off to Shovelin, it looks like, and he gets all the way to the 2-yard line. And
Philip shoveling on the
very
carry.
close Springfield is to getting into that end zone. What kind of defense do you play right here if you're Pencrest?
If I were Pencrest right here, I would try and go
Cougars pick
deep
up 8.
into the end zone, just in case they try and do a pass play or a blitz to do a run so they can stop McKenzie from getting into the end zone.
2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 2-yard line. They have Pencrest has all their linebackers in the box, and they go to Shovlin, and he is in for the
Philip
touchdown.
Shovlin in for the Springfield
Philip
touchdown.
Shovlin with a 2-yard score, and it's 13-0 Cougars with just 10:15 remaining in the second quarter.
Well, Pencrest they had to try and go deep in their next drive. They can't hold to 3 and outs. They got to try and run the ball, and they got to try and passing the open receivers.
Corey's extra point is drilled.
Kick
Now
is up and the kick
14-0.
is good. Ladies and gentlemen, next week, September 25th to 29th, the Rose Tree Media School District will be running a hurricane relief fundraising effort
Well,
to help
Pencrest
those
defense
impacted by
made
the
some
recent
plays
hurricanes
there.
in Florida
Overall, they
and
just
Texas.
couldn't get the job done.
All
and
money
now
raised will go to the American Red Cross.
it's still
We are hoping
manageable,
that our
but
community
it's not
can help
looking
those
quite as
communities
good right
that have
now.
been
Let's see if
devastated by the
Pencrest
storms.
can get something
Tonight,
going on offense here.
the
What do you
50-50
think?
raffle proceeds
think you're
will
right,
go to
Jake.
the
They
Hurricane
need to
Relief
try-
Fund to kick off the effort.
They need to try
You will also
and
find a
get
donation
more
box
deep
at the
into the
snack
field.
bar.
They got to try
Those
not
storms are
to
expected to cost the American
let the offensive
economy $290 billion
line
in terms of
get to
recovery
either Mills
effort,
or Cello
increased
so
unemployment,
they can
property
get
damage,
big
and effect on
sacks.
businesses.
They got to try
Families
and
have
fake
lost
it
homes
or
and lives.
Try running the
Let's
ball
do what
more.
we can to help our fellow Americans recover from these disasters. We look forward to doing our part to help. Thank you.
Of course, Springfield is undefeated. They came off a huge win last week at Strathaven, winning by over 20 points. And they're looking like the good team that they really are right now, I have to say.
You are right, Jake. So far, Springfield has done a really good job on offense and defense. But the Lions had to try and step up their offense game right here.
Well, they get the ball back right here. Let's see if they can do something. Vinny Brown is back for Pencrest. And he muffs the punt, but it's picked up by Mahalik. And Mahalik cuts to the outside, trying to get somewhere, and he can't get anywhere. Gets shoved out of bounds. 12-yard line, but a flag is down, and that'll be a late hit.
Flag
An extra
down on the
15
return.
yards for Pencrest. And again, another miscue by Springfield.
That is really good for the Lions right now because they would have been at like their 12-yard line right there.
And I'm expecting they're going to call a late hit and look like it from here. And it is. So Pencrest will get it all the way across the 25 at their own 27-yard line. And Chris Mills is back taking snaps from the gun. Caleb Mahalik to his right.
1st and 10.
Two receivers
Ball on the
flexed out,
27-yard
one in the
line.
slot. Mills takes a snap, and it's a read option play, and he gets only about 2 yards there. Nice play by Springfield.
Mills on the quarterback
To
keeper.
hold it to just a short game. Less than 10 minutes to go here. Clock still running.
Second and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Mills takes a snap, or it's Cello, I should say, and it is. Was that a backwards pass? It wasn't. They're going to say incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
Very risky play. They were trying to get the option to Vinny Brown, but it didn't work quite as expected. 3rd down and 7.
The way the play started, it looked like it was going to be a read option to, like Mills was going to try and run it, but then he decided to throw it to the wide receiver, which wasn't really a good option in my opinion, but hopefully they can do something big on 3rd down.
So Chris Mills back in the game after Chris Cello was at quarterback for the last play.
3rd and 7.
Oh, at Pencrest 30-yard line, they need to get to the 37-yard line for a 1st down. Mills in the gun, Mahalik to his left, takes a snap, he's back, gets pressure to screenplay to Vinnie Brown, and Brown trying to get the first down, and he can't. He's about 2 yards
Mills
short.
to Vinnie Brown.
And I imagine Coach Pigeon would go for this here at their own 36-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it looks like that's what they're going to do. But they're not going to go with Chris Mills. They're going to go with Chris Cello at quarterback. What do you think they're going to run here?
I think that Coach Pigeon
Fourth
should
and 1
do
for Pencrest.
a quick slant play to either Mahalik or maybe Sav if they can.
They have Antonelli flexed out the numbers. They're going to go with a direct snap to Mahalik, and he will, looks like he got a first down from our perspective, and he did. First down for Pencrest.
Pencrest picks
Huge
up the first
fourth down
down.
conversion.
You're all right, Jay. That was a really huge fourth down conversion, especially at their own territory. Let's hope they can keep this drive going and score a touchdown and make this only a one-possession game.
Well, that would be nice, Bobby. First down. Chris Mills in at quarterback. Vinnie Brown in the slot. Let's see if they go to him. Takes a snap. They're going to fake it, and he lost the football. He lost the football, and it looks like Springfield's got it. Wow.
Lions lose the football.
And they're gonna
Springfield
get it
recovers.
Inside the Pencrest Lions 40-yard
Patrick
line.
Clemens picks it up for the
At
Cougars.
about the 37-yard line in a short field. Wow, that was disappointing.
That was really disappointing, Jake. Especially in your own territory as well. I mean, that was bad by the offensive line for them to be able to get to him and get the ball loose.
Siniska back in at quarterback. They're going to go under
First
center.
and 10 for the Cougars.
Instead of Philip Shovlin, it's McKenzie in the backfield. 5-step drop, going deep. He's got a man. It's caught for a touchdown by Kyle Long. Wow, a 37-yard
Pass is
touchdown
complete
play.
to Kyle Long in for the Springfield
And
touchdown.
now already, with only
37-yard pass play for Springfield.
This lead's starting to get out of hand, and Pencrest defense did not look good on that play.
No, they did not, Jake. They left Long wide open for their quarterback to get him open, and there was no one on Long, and that's why they were able to convert that into a 37-yard play.
Kyle Long already looking like Siniska's favorite target, his 5th reception and his first touchdown. Extra point is no good, so it'll stay a 20-0 game. But really
Kick
not much
is
difference
no good.
so far. But luckily for the Lions, there's still a
Ladies
lot
and
of time
gentlemen,
to
6
respond.
ABC is here tonight.
Yes,
Catch
you are
highlights
right,
from tonight's
Jake.
game,
There
plus
are
all
still
the big
3 more
matchups from
quarters
around
of
the
the
region
play.
on 6 ABC's High School
Pencrest
Huddle
has to try.
tonight after Action News
They
at
got to
11.
try and work on the offensive line so that the Springfield defense doesn't rush Mills or Cello for them to lose a lot of yards.
So 8:08 in the second quarter. If you're the Lions offense, you're just looking for a way to get in this end zone at this point.
Because so far the Pencrest offense hasn't done really a lot. So far they had an interception and a fumble already there. They have 2 turnovers already in this first half of play.
You know what you do in that situation? Just don't think about it and continue to play the quality brand of football that this team can definitely play. And the kick is away. Short kick and dropped. It'll go out of bounds. No flag because he did catch it before the ball went out of bounds. So they'll get it short of the 15-yard line at about the 12.
That was a bad miscue right there.
Luckily, it didn't hurt them.
That's true.
Looks like Chris Cello is going to be taking snaps at quarterback, at least for this first play. I'm at 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. In the gun once again. They're going to go with the handoff to Mahalik, who breaks free into the secondary and gets all the way to the 38-yard line.
For the Pencrest
A huge
first down.
gain and a first down for Pencrest.
Kyle Long runs him out of bounds.
That was a really good play by the Pencrest offense right there for their offensive line to get Mahalik
Ladies and
out
gentlemen,
to
let's
left.
give a big
for him
shout out
get
to
a
our
big gain right
Pencrest
there.
cheerleaders.
Wow. And that's exactly what Pencrest needed, to be honest.
They did, Jake. They did.
Great blocking, too.
Hopefully it turns into something good.
Cello keeps the ball. No, he
Mahalik up the middle.
He goes to Caleb Mahalik and gets stuffed for no gain.
Well, on this 2nd and 10 play, if I were Coach Pigeon, I would try and do a pass play to either
Shields and
Mahalik
Pedestri combine on the
or
stop.
Sav or Vinnie Brown, and try and get a good gain for it to be a short 3rd down.
2nd and 9.
Caleb Mahalik to Chris Cello's left. They got 3 receivers left side, 1 safety back for Springfield, and penalty flags on the play. And I think that's a false start on Pencrest. And it is. So now instead of 2nd and 9, it'll be 2nd down and 14. Not what you wanted when you're a team down 20-0.
Well, right now, if I were Coach Pigeon, you need to go for a pass play right here. You need to at least get about 10 yards right here for your offense to convert something on 3rd down and keep this drive
2nd
alive.
and 14.
Well, they're going to go with 2 men in the backfield, and they hand it off to Mahalik, who has a lane across the 45, crossing midfield. Gets to inside the 30. He's still going.
That's a first down.
All the way to the 25-yard line.
Mahalik.
A huge run for Pencrest.
So far, Caleb Mahalik has 2 20-plus rushing yard plays right there.
And this student section just erupted after that.
Well, I want to blame them,
38-yard
Jake.
run for Caleb Mahalik.
I want to blame the Jake. So far, Caleb Mahalik has 2 20-plus run plays so far and on this drive.
And looks like a timeout being called here.
Timeout. Springfield, 1st and 10.
Well, we'll take a short break here. 20-0 Springfield, but Pencrest is driving. 6:37 remaining in the 2nd quarter.
Springfield, Hers of Nottingham, Aces Home Improvement
And
Media,
we are
Wegmans, Ace Hardware,
Chris
Bars
Cello
Gallery,
hands it
Amara
off,
Fulton,
and he
served by
lost the
Public
football,
Accountants,
but flags
and JKR
down.
Partners.
And that may have been a very, very lucky break for Pencrest, assuming that it's not on them. Otherwise, it looks like Springfield will get the ball.
Because if the penalty is on Pencrest, Springfield can decline the penalty and get the fumble and have the ball.
That foul's been declined. Springfield will cover the fumble.
Pedestri picks up the fumble for Springfield.
Wow. And a team that had a huge gain from its running back. These costly turnover, and now they have to play defense. One that's already exhausted, with Springfield being on the field for so long throughout this game. Well, now 1st down and 10. Siniska will take the snap from under center. This will be McKenzie in the backfield. Kyle Long out wide. Drop back. Being pressured, he throws high and it's incomplete. Intended for Frank Durham Jr., his first target of the game, second down
Pass
and
is
10.
incomplete. Durham Jr.
That was
the
really
intended
good by the
receiver.
Pencrest defense to rush to get to Siniska for him to make that incompletion. That was a good play by the Pencrest defense.
Second down, same formation right here. One man in the slot, two out wide. Hand off to McKenzie. And McKenzie still going, and he
McKenzie
gets
off
about a
left side.
4-yard gain. Nice run by McKenzie, third down and about 6 yards.
Well, so far, Jordan McKenzie has been a really big factor for this Cougar offense. And
Bobby
Long
Steiner
also.
on the stop for Pencrest.
I would expect them to get the ball to Long and McKenzie even more, Jake.
Third down and 6.
Third and 6
Third
for
down and
Springfield.
6. Let's see if the Lions can get a stop. They're showing blitz. They got all their linebackers in the box. Rolling right, he throws, and it's caught by Durham Jr., who gets past midfield to the Pencrest 49-yard line.
Pass is complete to
First
Durham
down,
Jr.
and
Springfield
another
picks up the
third
first
down
down.
conversion by Springfield.
13-yard completion.
Gain of 13 yards on the play.
That wasn't really a good play by the Pencrest defense, letting him get 13 yards on that third down completion.
Ball at midfield. A new set of downs for Springfield. And they're going to go with two safeties. They're not playing very deep, and it looks like they're going to send pressure. And a quick pass out to McKenzie, who gets away from one man, gets away from another. He's still going all the way to the 30-yard line. A gain of 20 yards, and a play that could have been a gain of maybe 2 yards.
That was terrible defense.
McKenzie
right
picks
there.
up the first down for Springfield.
Pencrest could have only had on the 1-2 yards, but it was a 20-yard game right there.
Cougars pick up 20.
And once again, another first down. This time, Philip Shovlin will be in the backfield. McKenzie will take a rest, short break on the sidelines. Receiver in motion. Takes a snap. He hands it off to Shovlin, and Shovlin gets decked by Chris Cello, but he gets to the 26-yard line, a gain of about 4 yards.
Shovlin on the carry. Cello on the stop.
Both Shovlin and McKenzie having big games tonight.
Yes, they are, Jake. And so is their wide receiver Long, especially with that 37-yard completion earlier in the game.
Second down, Kyle Long is out wide, and it's Nick Benecki on him. In motion again, and he slips and he can't get anywhere. That's a loss of about 2 yards.
Shovlin on the carry.
Sets up third down and long.
The way it looked like, even though he slipped, I think they would have stopped him right there, even if he didn't slip.
Ladies and gentlemen, in other Pencrest Athletics news from earlier today, the Lady Lions soccer team defeated Archbishop Carroll 7-0. This improves their record to a perfect 8-0.
Now third down
with
and
all
8
wins coming
on
by
Pencrest
shutout.
28-yard
Let's
line.
hear it for our
They have
Lady
McKenzie in the
Lions
backfield
soccer
this time.
team.
Two receivers out wide, one in the slot. Tight ends in. 5-step drop. Throwing incomplete. That was intended. It was intended for the tight end number 88, and that'll be fourth down.
Pass is incomplete.
That was really good by the
G.
defense
Antonelli knocks it away.
for the tip pass, so it won't get any further. Great D right there. That was a great play.
Very nice stop, but they are going to go for it on him here. They're not going to go for the field goal. They're going to go for it on 4th and 8.
The Lions need a big stop right here. Jake, for him
4th
to get
and
position.
8 for Springfield.
Let's see if this defense can get a big stop. They're showing blitz. Sidiscus throwing. It's caught by Kyle Long. Another 4th down conversion, and that's a killer right there inside the 10-yard line.
Pass is complete to Kyle Long. Cougars pick up the first down.
Once again, Kyle Long getting involved.
Kyle Long being a big factor in tonight's game for this Cougars offense.
Now 1st down and goal. They're going to have Long this time to the left side. They have Dunbar Jr. to the right. McKenzie in the backfield. They go with him left side inside the 5, and he's in for the touchdown.
Jaden McKenzie in for the Springfield touchdown.
With less than 30 to go in the second quarter. That's McKenzie's first touchdown of the game, the 2nd rushing touchdown overall for Springfield.
Well, the way it looks like it, Jake, it's kind of a blowout for the Pencrest Lions. But I think that they could have a chance to come back in these upcoming quarters. What do you think?
Hey, this is football. You never know what can happen. Good snap, good hold, and good kick.
Kick is up, and the kick is
27-0, and Pencrest will get the ball back with 2:50 to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, next week,
in the
September
second.
25th to 29th, the Rose Street Media School District will be running a hurricane relief fundraising effort to help those impacted by the recent hurricanes in Florida and Texas. All money raised will go to the American Red Cross. We're hoping that our community can help those communities that have been devastated by the storms. Tonight, the 50-50 raffle proceeds will go to the Hurricane Relief Fund to kick off the effort. You will also find a donation box at the snack bar. Thank you.
It can be pretty demoralizing to be down by almost 30 points this early. What do you do to stay focused and stay composed on the field if you're a Pencrest Lions player?
Well, I think they should keep up with the run game like they did on the last drive. Getting 2 20-plus run plays by Mahalik. I think they should keep running the ball and try getting some passes here and there.
Short kickoff, fielded at their own 12-yard line. He has a bit of a convoy there, but nice play by the Springfield special teams, and that is Frank Bullock on the
Vinny
tackle.
Brown on the return. Frank Bullock on the stop for the Cougars.
1st down and 10 for Pencrest. Hey, no matter how much Pencrest is down, the student section will never stop cheering and showing love.
You got that right, Jake. Even though we're down by 27 right now, they still have a big heart for this team to have a chance to come back and win this game.
Absolutely, and that's so important, honestly. Now inside, now at the 18-yard line, and Mills will keep it, and he gets decked by about three Springfield defenders there, a loss of yardage.
Mills on the quarterback keeper.
Well, if I were coach pitching right now, I would want to try and get their offense out of their territory and get some breathing room, because just in case they can get Springfield could get 2 sacks in a row and it can convert into a safety.
Second down and 10. With about 2 minutes to go in the half.
2nd and 11.
2nd down and 11 at their own 17-yard line. And the quarterback draw goes nowhere, and it'll be 3rd down and long. Springfield's defense is sniffing out every trick in the book for Pencrest offense.
Derek Strain on the stop.
Well, a long 3rd down here. Coach Pigeon has to figure out a way to get his offense to get the 1st down here to get out of their territory.
On 3rd and 13 on 3rd and long at their own 15. Looks like they're taking their sweet little time here. I'm not sure why, with just 1 minute and 20 to go. Now Mills in the gun. He's back. He's throwing. It's caught, and that is Aiden Kami, but he'll be well short of a 1st down, and Pencrest will have to punt the ball away. Now, if you're head coach Anthony Pigeon, what do you say to your team when you're down by a lot at halftime in the locker room?
Second and a
Well,
half.
right now, if I were Coach Pigeon, I would be on these guys saying, you need to be good on offense, you need to do better on defense, especially on defense. You need to do better mostly on offense because of the fumble you had earlier, which you could have had a potential chance to score a touchdown right there.
Well, Scrap punting the ball. It looks like Pencrest is going to go for it. I mean, not much choice here. With just a minute to go. And yes, they are no, never mind. They're going to punt the ball. They're going to punt the ball away. It's Caleb Mahalik to punt it for Pencrest. And it's Kyle Long back to field it. It's a short kick. And it'll be downed, bouncing, and will be called dead at about the 42-yard line of Pencrest.
Well, in their last few possessions, Jake, Pencrest has been way back in their own territory, and have been giving Springfield really good territory.
First down, Springfield.
And the penalty called, I believe. And never mind. So Springfield will get at the 43-yard line. First down and 10, 56 seconds to left. I could imagine they'd be aggressive and try to score a touchdown. Or do you imagine they'll be aggressive and try to get in the end zone once again?
Yes, I really think they will be aggressive and get into the end zone, especially with McKenzie and Long being their key factors right now, having really
Siniskas throws a bubble screen to Dunbar Jr., and Dunbar will get a first down.
Pass is complete to Durham Jr.
And they're not gonna call a timeout here. They're gonna go with their no huddle offense. Snap the ball quickly and get a couple of plays off. Clock is running, 40 seconds to go in the first half. Siniska hands it off to Shovlin and gets nothing.
Good play
And
right
Chris Britton will call a timeout.
Shoveling up the middle. Cougars call timeout.
Good play right there by the Pencrest defense to hold Chavez for a short gain, and they got to try and hold him to a field goal right here.
Well, at the 32-yard line, I really don't think they can go for a field goal here. They're going to need probably at least a good 10, 15 yards. And once again, this student section is electric. And how important is it to have such a supportive fan base, especially at the high school
Jessica
level?
Callahan, please report to the press box.
It's really
That is the
fascinating to
big
see
red
a
box
student section like
up
this
from the
cheer
50-yard
for a
line.
team
Jessica
who's down by
Callahan,
so much
please
and care about their team so
report
much
to the press
support
box.
them
We have
throughout
two
these games.
cheerleaders
And it
that are
really
here
is
to meet
awesome
you.
with a school like Pencrest to
Jessica
have such
Callahan to the
supportive
press
students.
box. Thank
You
you.
got that right, Jake. You got that right. They're a great bunch of students. They're a great
Back
group
to
of
the
students.
game, second down and 10 at Pencrest 32-yard line. Siniska back. He throws left side, and it is dropped. It is
Pass is
dropped
incomplete.
by Liam DeFonso. Third down and 9.
DeFonso, the intended receiver.
Well, if I were the Pencrest defense right now, I would try and go for a blitz and try and see if we can sack him to send him back to the 45-yard line so that they get them out of field goal range.
Third down. Springfield needs to get to the Pencrest 23-yard line. It's Shovlin in the backfield. Back. Pencrest sends pressure, and it forced him to throw early, and
Pass
it's
is
incomplete.
incomplete.
It was intended for Dunbar Jr., and it's fourth down.
Frank Durham Jr., the intended receiver.
Let's see what they do. Are they going to go for it, or are they going to kick a field goal? And Siniska goes over to his coach, so it looks like they're going to go for it here.
Yeah, I would do the same here if I was Springfield's coach. I would go for it and try and convert the first so they can try and kick the field goal before halftime.
I do agree with the coaching decision, but I feel like it's kind of poor sportsmanship to go for it on fourth down, especially in relative field goal range when you're up by 27-0. Fourth down. Back is Siniska. He throws it, picked off. It is picked off by Mahalik. And he loses the ball.
Pass is intercepted by Caleb
Was
Mahalik.
his knee down? And it was. First
Down by
down,
contact.
Pencrest.
Great play by the defense to get an interception at a good point, even though there's only 12 seconds left before halftime. That was a great play by the defense.
Yeah, with just 12 seconds, there's not much Pencrest can do right now. Well, Caleb Mahalik with 2 huge first down runs in this quarter, and also with that interception right there on 4th down. And Pencrest is just going to kneel the ball, and will take it to halftime. Mills will take it, and will sit on it. So at halftime, the score 27-0. And after a short break and probably an excellent performance from the Pencrest Marching Band, we'll see you in just a bit. Do you want to sit or you get some?
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the Springfield Cougars Marching Band. Ladies and gentlemen, Pencrest High School in the Rose Tree Media School District are proud to present the Pencrest Roaring Lions Marching Band. The band is under the direction of Mr. Craig Snyder, Assistant Director, Drill Designer and Arranger, Alan Reno, Color Guard Coordinator, Leanne Fields, Percussion Coordinator, William Bluebow, Music and Visual Assistants, Alex Scully, Kelly Webster, and Martin Holohan. Guard Assistants, Kimberly Kindon, Angie Mascaro, and Brian Rosa. Percussion Assistants, Tim Keegan and David Hearn. Your drum majors are Erica Westcott and Robbie Marilat. The Pencrest Roaring Lions Marching Band are pleased to perform their 2017 field show, Hidden Symmetry, featuring the music by Jenny Wood, Tantric, Alan Reno, and Andra Day. Ladies and gentlemen, the Pencrest Roaring Lions Marching Band!
Welcome back to the second half of Pencrest versus Springfield. In case you're just joining us, here's a quick recap of the first half. Quarterback Chris Mills struggled early. He had an interception and lost a fumble, and then was benched for a short time by backup quarterback Chris Cho. Running back Caleb Mahalik had a couple of huge runs for Pencrest, but ultimately haven't been anything so far. In terms of Springfield, they look ready to play, and they've looked that way since basically the start of the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the
Wide
Pencrest
receiver
drum
Kyle Long,
line.
7 receptions, and
Led
the
by
Pencrest
newly
secondary
minted
for a big
U.S.
touchdown in the second
Army
quarter.
All-American
And the running back tandem of
Chris
Jaden McKenzie
Jackson.
and Philip Shoplin have been huge so far, and as the Wife Springfield have a huge lead at 27-0. I tell you, that student section is something else.
You got that right, Jake. Even though they are down by a lot, they're still hoping that the Pencrest Lions will come back and win this game. It'll be a great comeback to see if they can beat the Cougars.
And as they say, it ain't over till it's over. Pencrest will get the ball to start the second half. Vinny Brown is back to return the kick. And once again, Jack Corey will be the man handling kickoffs for the Springfield Cougars. Corey sets, and we are underway. Second half action from Pencrest Springfield. It's returned, and he has a few blockers, but ultimately not much there. Gets to about the 20-yard
Mahalik
line.
on the return for Pencrest.
Same as a touchback. So now Pencrest offense will take the field, and what's going to be the key in order to get back into this game, Bobby?
Well, for the Pencrest offense, I have a feeling that they still need to work on that offensive line for the Springfield defense so that they can't get to either Mills or Cello. And they need to work on the run play more, and they need to start passing it more too.
Well, Chris Cello will start the second half at quarterback, and he'll keep the ball. He gets outside, and he gets a big gain of about 7 yards on the quarterback draw, second down, and about 3.
Great thinking by Coach Pigeon for Chris Cello to run that outside route to get a big 7-yard gain. Let's hope they can keep that up.
Well, Anthony Pigeon, as I mentioned, just 25 years old. This is his first
Cello
head coaching
picks
job
up
of
7.
his coaching career. It's a big responsibility, and I feel like he's been doing it well so far. Now, 2nd and 3 at their own 27-yard line. It's a handoff to Caleb Mahalik, and he goes absolutely nowhere.
Mahalik on the carry.
The Springfield defense run that play
Kevin
like
Deal
a book.
and friends on the stop.
Philip Shoblin involved in that tackle.
Lions
Down.
lose 1.
Well, right now for the Pencrest offense, I think that they should either do a quick slant or a wide route to one of their big receivers and hope for a big gain on this 3rd and short.
Third down.
3rd and 4
Third
for
down.
Pencrest.
They're going to go with an empty backfield from their own 26. Springfield brings 4. And he doesn't have time. Under pressure. He throws and picked off. It's picked off by McKenzie again. He's still going. He gets away from tacklers, and he's got a lane. McKenzie, left side, and he will score a touchdown. Pick 6. Unbelievable. It's 33-0.
Jalen McKenzie intercepts the pass and in for the Springfield touchdown.
That was a bad play by Chris Mills on that. Coach Pigeon should have not.
28-yard return for Jaden
decided to do
McKenzie.
that play. And the defense for McKenzie to get the pick 6 was just terrible.
Well, that's Jaden McKenzie's 2nd interception of the game, 1st defensive touchdown for Springfield, and it was a nice play for him to get away from tacklers, but a poor throw by Chris Cello. You can't make those mistakes, especially in your own territory.
You got that right.
Well, even though you're down 33-0, the fans are still here. They're still here. The aisles are mostly clear. which is impressive. It's really a testament as to how loyal these fans are.
You got that right, Jake. It's like all these fans, even though their team is losing big time, still have a big heart for this team.
And they're gonna go for 2 here. That's kind of adding insult to injury. I don't know why they do that. They're gonna go under center here. Sidniska hands it off to Shovlin, and he stopped short. And
Lions
honestly,
stop him on the 2-point conversion.
what is he doing? Why would you go for a 2-point conversion there?
That's Big D, Brian DeWar on the stop for
right
Pencrest.
I mean, you're already up 33-0. I mean,
I know.
There's no point of you even.
That's terrible.
There's no point of even doing that. I should have just kicked the extra point
Exactly.
to be up 34-0.
Exactly.
But
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's 50-50
And Shovlin's down with an
number.
injury.
That number is 5, 4,
Not sure what
7,
happened to him there,
6, 6,
but he
2,
is down.
4,
It's not looking
5,
great right now.
4,
So that's going to hold up
7,
the next kickoff.
6, 6, 2,
Jaden
4.
McKenzie playing running
Please
back
see
and
Mr.
defensive
Jacobs in the
back.
press box if you have the winning
He's had a
ticket.
huge
Thank you.
impact, of course, scoring that touchdown, intercepting Chris Mills earlier in the quarter, and then having some big runs of his own.
he has. He's had a really big run game so far for this Cougar offense, and great on defense with that interception for the touchdown.
And Shovlin's still down. Got a lot of trainers checking on him, and looks like he's able to walk off under his own power. Let's hope he's okay.
He probably just got the wind knocked out of him.
Again, things happen. This is football. So now after that short injury delay, Pencrest is going to get the ball back. Now down 33-0, 10 minutes, 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Now at this point for Pencrest, it's just about pride, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Even like they're losing big time, but you still hear these chants from the Pencrest student section. It's like these students really care about this team.
One of the better football environments in all of Delaware County. Kicks away, and it will be fielded by Vinnie Brown. And Brown tries to cut outside, but once again he gets walloped.
Vinnie Brown on the
He
return.
gets smashed at his own 16-yard line.
Well, a lot of their
Brings it up
kick
to the
returns
19-yard line.
and punts have been a lot in their
Ladies and
backfield
gentlemen, we would like
in
to
their own
thank our
territory.
Spanish exchange students from Valencia, Spain, for coming to cheerleading practice this week. They taught us a
One
few
first
cheers
down
in
and 10 at your
Spanish.
own
Thank you,
19.
football boosters, for the
You think they're
shirts.
going to stick to
Vamos,
this running game, or do you think they're going
Leones!
to try to pass and maybe hope that they can get back into this game? What do you think?
Well, I think they should stick to the run game because so far their passing game hasn't been really efficient as their run game so far.
And they are going to run the ball. And he gets
Mahalik on the carry.
tackled by his jersey. And that will be Jared
Kevin
Stray
Deal on the stop.
Second down and 15.
Not a good start to this offense. 2nd and 15. They need a big play right here.
So Chris Mills is now going to take the snap at quarterback. They're going to flex out their receivers as they usually do with Coach Anthony Pigeon's spread offense. 4 out wide. Takes a snap. He's back. He's got a man open, and the refs are going to say that it hit the ground. It's incomplete. Intended for Sam
Pass is complete to
Sav,
Sam
the
Sav.
senior wide receiver. He's 5'9" senior
Lions
wide
pick up
receiver.
6.
Never mind. They are going to say it's a catch. Third down, and that will be 3rd down and 9.
Well, in this 3rd down and long, I think you should try and do another pass play right here.
3rd and 9 for the Lions.
Because you're at your
Ball on their
own
own
20.
20.
Mills with Mahalik to his left, and flags are down. And that's probably going to cost the Lions 5 yards.
Looks
And
like
again, when you're down by this much, this is really not what you need.
Yeah.
Full start called on Pencrest.
Lions need to get to the 29 to get a first down. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Mills takes a snap. He gets pressured, and he gets dropped. He gets dropped by Kevin Deal, his first sack of the game, and the Lions will
Kevin
have to
Deal
punt.
makes the sack behind the line of scrimmage.
Not a good start for the Lions in the second half so far. Having that interception and a 3-and-out.
They really can't get anything going tonight.
Fourth down for Pencrest.
Caleb Mahalik will punt from his own end zone. Kyle Long is back to receive. It's away. Oh, it's a terrible punt. And he downs it inside their own. They're gonna get it at Pencrest. Looks like 19-yard line. A terrible punt.
You got that right, Jake. That was a bad kick off of Mahalik's foot right there.
So now
Way right.
the Cougars are going to have a short field, and they could easily make it 40-0 on this drive.
First and 10 for the Cougars. Ball on the Pencrest, 19.
So they're going to go with a different quarterback. This is Ben Kona taking snaps now. So it looks like Kosecki is done for the game. And it's also a new running back. Gio Dotsikas will get close to a first down. And already within the third quarter, Springfield's playing backups.
I mean, I wouldn't blame them if I were Springfield's coach because I wouldn't want to risk their star quarterback
Dotsikas on
getting
the carry.
injured, or even their star running back.
Well, you also give these young guys some opportunity to, take some snaps.
That's true. That's true.
Second down and 1. Under center. And Dotsikas will get a first down, it looks like. And down to the 9-yard line. Very close. And he did get it. He got it. So first and goal. And Dotsikas is the backfield. Kona once again under center.
First and goal for
They're
the
going to go
Cougars.
with 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. 2 safeties for Pencrest. Handoff, and he gets walloped. And that is going to be
Dotsikas on the carry.
Dewar involved in there. That is going to be Cecilski in there. And nice play by Pencrest.
What a good
Dewar on the stop.
What a good stop by the Pencrest defense right there. To stop the Siskis from getting even further. Good call by Coach Pigeon.
Second and 11.
On second and 11. Once again under center, you're going to see this the entire game. And it's a bootleg. Rolling left is Kona, and Kona will go all the way to the end zone for a touchdown. Ben
Kevin
Kona
Minnis on the quarterback
with the
keeper in for the
11-yard
Springfield
quarterback
touchdown.
Bootleg play, and it's 39-0. Well, what can I say? It's not looking good at all.
No, it is not. It's just that the Lions' offense and defense just didn't show up tonight.
Yep. And again, things happen. You go into your next game at Springfield. It's Strathaven. And you just go in. This is one of the games that you just have to forget about.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it
Just
for
have
Chris
to forget about
Mills.
this game. Don't let this linger on in your heads. Things happen.
Yeah, they just gotta move on.
Exactly. This game just didn't go their way. And again,
like their offense and defense just didn't show up tonight. I mean, you still
For
have like
for a young head coach,
his
a
first year.
exactly, a new offense. Things like this are going to happen,
That's true.
and you can tell these guys are still trying to play really hard.
They are. And that student section is cheering as loud as they can, Jake. There's still room for this team.
And Corey's extra point is good. So it's 40-0. Well, less than 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Let's just see if Pencrest can at least get some points on the board, some pride points.
That's true. Because it looks like there's no sign of a comeback here.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the chance of a comeback looks pretty slim right now, but it just these kinds of games, you're just looking at things to build off of, like little plays, like one big run or one big pass completion. Now you're looking at that in your next practice, and you're saying, "Oh, this is a play that we can really run that could be really effective against, say, our next opponent or opponent that runs similar defensive schemes to what Springfield runs."
You got that right. Coach Pigeon's going to have to work on a lot of stuff during practice before their next game at Strathaven.
So this time, Caleb Mahalik will be back for Pencrest. It's away, and it's caught by Brown, who's the up man, and he gets decked.
Vinny Brown on the
He gets
return.
decked by Terrence Kelly.
Terrence Kelly brings him down.
And now once again, the offense takes the field, just looking to put up some points, get something going.
But at least on this drive, they at least have a better field position as they had before. To start their own 30, it's better than the positions they've had before.
First down, 3 receivers to the left for Pencrest. They hand it off to Mahalik, who breaks a tackle, and he's got a lane. Caleb Mahalik. He might go. He will go. And touchdown! Pencrest! Caleb Mahalik with a huge run, and look at the student section, it erupts. 70-yard touchdown.
Now on that play, that was great blocking by the offensive line for Mahalik to get lanes and be able to cut through those tacklers and get it in for the score.
Well, that's what we were just talking about, momentum plays. That's exactly what they're going to need. A huge run like that, get this crowd pumped up. It's still 40-7, but hey, that was a really exciting play there.
That was the most exciting play of the
Kevin
night.
Mills, his extra point is good. But flags are down on the play.
Flags down.
We'll see what the call is here.
Illegal formation, kicking team, 5 yards retry.
So the extra point will not count, at least for the moment.
I just gotta say, what a night by Caleb Mahalik. Probably rushing over 100 yards right now.
While we were talking about players you're playing with hard, Caleb Mahalik is as much hard as anyone.
Rushing for
Mills
probably
in
over
again
100
for the extra
yards
point.
and has 1 interception tonight.
So now the extra point slightly longer, and another flag. It was drilled again, but
Flags down.
let's see, this is on Pencrest again.
Illegal formation, kicking team, 5 yards retry.
Once again, the extra point will be 5 yards longer. So you go from scoring a huge touchdown and now 2 offensive penalties on the extra point. So for the 3rd time Kevin Mills will line up, this will be from 29 yards away. Never mind, 37 yards away. Good snap, good hold, and the kick is good. And it's 40.
Kevin Mills for the hat trick. In for the extra point.
Well, there you go. That's a good way to think about it.
Even with those 2 penalties, Kevin Mills was still able to make that extra point.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for our freshman cheerleaders. Christina Kelly, Emily Knapp, Marissa Lucente, Lucy Stewart, and Kaylee Woodhall. Your sophomore cheerleaders, Julia Iannucci, Abigail McCusker, Mara McGlynn, and Megan Robinson.
So Kevin Mills will kick for Pencrest, and it looks like number 17, Terrence Kelly, is back. And the kickoff is away, it's short. It'll be fielded at about the 15-yard line. Going left, and he gets hit at about the 26-yard line of Springfield.
Bullock on the return for Springfield.
Great defense by the special teams right there to hold Bullock.
And an injured player on the sidelines. Can't really tell who that is. Good sportsmanship by both teams.
You got that right.
This doesn't look good. Let's see if he can get up. Oh boy. Oh boy.
This isn't looking good for the Cougars right now.
Now, it's a Pencrest player.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for
who
Nick
was
Beneke.
injured, and it was Nick Beneke. And let's hope he's okay, because I mean, football in the end, it's just a game, and it's all about player safety, making sure these guys are healthy. I mean,
And stay on their feet.
exactly. So let's hope that Nick Beneke gets the proper medical attention he needs as he walks over to the locker room. But anyways, we still got a game of football to be played. Ben Kona once again taking snaps. And the ref signals to start play. Hands it off, and he gets walloped. And that's Dewar
Brian
on
DeWar
the
on the
tackle.
stop for the Lions.
Brian DeWar with a nice tackle to hold him to a loss of yards on that run play.
Second down and 14.
2nd and 14.
Springfield has their ball on their own 23. Kona takes a snap, hands it off to Datsikis, and Gio Datsikis will go all the way and pick up a first down, a gain of 17 yards. Flags are down though.
It looks like it may have been a late hit.
Referee discussing. Well, you look at that play and you think it's probably either a holding or a late hit on the defense.
If it's a late hit on the defense, that is going to be bad for the Pencrest defense.
Targeting defense. 15 yards. Right over the end of the line. First down.
Well, you gained 17 yards and tack on an extra 15. So now they get the ball across midfield, and will probably continue to run the
First
football.
and 10 for the
Like they've been
Cougars. Ball
doing
on the
very
Pencrest
effectively
48.
all night.
Yes, they have. With McKenzie and Doskis.
And also, you don't forget about a person like Philip Shovlin. And this is a different running back. This is Vincent Devano, who doesn't
Ladies
get
and
much
gentlemen, let's
there.
hear it for our junior cheerleaders,
Setting up second down
Leanne
and 11.
Carroll, Carly D'Ambrosio, Cassidy Hoffman, Bernadette Kelly, Mia Lucente, Haley Mansell, Kelly Phipps,
Once
Jenna
again, Devano in the
Thompson,
backfield, two receivers out to
and
Kona's
Courtney
right.
Woodhall.
Pressure. He gets it away, and it's caught. It's caught by Chris Wrongwell, who's going to get close to a first down.
Pass is complete to
Correction, Chris
Ringwalt.
Ringwalt for a gain of about 8 yards. Third down
Stop
and 2.
made
Do you
by
think,
Vernon Speece.
third down and 2. Do you think Pencrest brings pressure here?
If I were Coach Pigeon, yes, I would definitely bring pressure, especially to their running back, either Discus or McKenzie.
Kona hands it off to Devano, who gets away from one tackler but can't get the first down. And a nice stop by the Pencrest defense, fourth down.
Krzyzewski on the stop.
And I don't think, it doesn't look like Springfield's going to punt the ball away here. They think they're going to go for it. Why, I'm not exactly sure, but
Special Pencrest shout out to science extraordinaire Rachel Mullen in the house tonight.
now, Bobby, why do you think they're going for it on fourth down?
Well, the reason why I think they're going for it on fourth down is because it's a short 4 and 3, and they're at the Pencrest 44.
But I mean, they're up 40-7.
That's
why
true.
Not just punt the ball away?
That's true. But the way their offense has been playing with the running and
And it's a bootleg. Kona throws. He's got a man. And he's got a first down. It's Chris Ringwalt. A gain of about 20 yards.
Pass is complete to Chris Ringwalt.
Nicely designed
Cougars pick
play
up the first
call by
down.
Chris Britton. But again, on fourth down, why not just punt the ball away? When you're up 40-7, I guess if you're trying to make a statement, but still, that doesn't make any sense to me.
I mean, yeah, because you're already up by 33.
Now 20 seconds left in the third quarter, first down and 10. They hand the ball off, and this is Dotsikis. He's got a lane, and he's going to go all the way. Flag is down. He gets to the 12-yard line. That'll be the last play of the third, barring the flag.
Dotsikas on the carry. Flags down.
Let's see what the refs call here.
Holding. Offense.
Well, instead of a big gain, that'll set them back 10 yards for a first down and 20.
So that game that the Seekers had just turned to nothing.
Offense 2 yards. Bottom foul. This is first down.
So this will be the last play of the third quarter. Never mind, that'll be the end of the third quarter. Score, Cougars 40, Lions 7. Caleb Mahalik with a 70-yard touchdown in this quarter. And we'll be back in just a moment. Well, welcome back to the start of the fourth quarter. Again, the score isn't very close, but hey, we're still here. First down and 20 at the Pencrest 30-yard line. Springfield Cougars have the ball. They have their backup quarterback and running back, Ben Kona and Gio Dotsikis in the game now. Pencrest shows blitz. Kona, draw play, and nicely sniffed out by Aviv Aloof, the senior defensive lineman.
Dotsikis on the carry.
Second down.
Aviv Aloof on the stop for Pencrest.
A good stop by Aloof to get in there to stop the running back for getting a big run.
Please turn the clock on. Thank you.
So second down and 15. They're gonna have Ringwalt outside.
Please
Pencrest.
turn the clock on.
And we're having some
Thank
issues
you.
with the
Leave it
clock.
on.
And hopefully it'll be working correctly. And well, you know, today's not Pencrest night when things like that go on.
Yeah, that's true.
Second down, they're gonna hand off to Dotsikis, and Dotsikis has got a lane. He's going left side. 10-5, and he's in for the touchdown. Gio Dotsikis.
Cougars in for the touchdown.
A 33-yard run for the score, and it's 46-7. Everyone's getting in on the action for Springfield.
Yes, they
Dotsikis
are.
carries it in for Springfield.
Chavez, and Dotsikis, and especially Long. But we haven't seen a lot from Long in the second half so far. A lot of it's been their run game so far.
The third Pencrest running back, the third Springfield running back to score a touchdown in this game. And what are they doing here? They're huddling. Are they go?
Looks like maybe they're going for two.
Not sure what. Yeah, they're going for two. They're going for two when they're up 46-7. This makes no sense. This makes absolutely no sense. Well,
You're right, Jake.
Kona,
It does make no sense.
he's gonna sneak it, and he's got the 2 points, 48-7. And this is just getting. Well, it was ugly before. It's just getting very, very ugly right now.
Minutes in for the 2-point conversion.
10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. This game is over, but if you're Pencrest, you gotta just keep playing.
Yeah. Hopefully, we have 10 minutes left. Hopefully, they can get maybe 2 more possessions to score. Maybe. We gotta find out and see.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up one more time for our senior cheerleaders.
Clock's still running, less than 10
Abby
minutes remaining.
Meyer.
And I imagine they're just going to keep this clock
Captain
running.
Lindsay
I imagine if
Mopper.
Springfield gets the ball back, they're just going to run out
Erica
the clock. 'Cause This game is clearly over.
Rosenblum.
Yeah.
Captain Megan Spiata. And Courtney Tripler.
They have a new kicker in now, and this is going to be 80. I'm not sure who. Wait. Kicks away, it's very short, and it's going to be downed, and Springfield has it. Wow. Well, you got to know that if you're on special teams,
Cougars will
someone
cover the
has
kick.
to touch the ball. That's basically an onside kick.
Yeah, that is an onside kick, Jake. You're
Springfield
right.
got the ball, and that is terrible.
That was just terrible special teams. That was just terrible special teams for the Lions right there.
Short kick, and the Lions just let it bounce. They don't have anyone fall on the ball, and Springfield recovers.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for clarinet section leader Abby Kleiman.
48-7 Cougars.
Abby puts hot sauce on her pizza, eggs, carrot sticks, and mac and cheese.
This time they're going to have Devano in the backfield. They give it to him up the middle, and he gains 5 yards, setting up a 2nd down and 5. And I imagine they're just going to run the ball and probably run out the clock here.
Andrew. Devario on the carry.
Takes a snap, on 2nd down, and he hands it off up the middle once again. That is going to be Eric Rogers with the carry.
Eric Rogers on the
His first
carry.
carry of the game. Gains about 4 yards, 3rd down now.
Well, I mean, if I were the Cougars head coach, I would just keep running the ball to just keep the clock running.
Whistles are being blown. Clock at about 6 minutes now. It's a new quarterback in the game. That is Kevin Reckner in a quarterback now.
Zachary Broomall on the carry.
That was Zachary Broomall who just got the ball. And it's 4th down.
But no in Springfield on 4th down. They haven't kicked a single field goal. I feel like they're just going to go for it.
And they are. Again, they're just going to let this clock run and see if they can keep possession and run out the clock and end this game.
Ben Kona, a quarterback.
Hands it off, and he's got the 1st down, and he almost trucks a man. And a nice, powerful run to pick up a 1st down.
Devario on the carry.
And that was Devano
David
picking
Cage
up
on the
first
stop.
down. So Kevin Reckner looks like he's going to be taking the snaps for the rest of this game.
I wouldn't be surprised if they kept running the ball here to keep this clock rolling.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it
they're
for
gonna be in
low
this
brass
huddle as
section
long as they
leader
possibly
Dora
can.
McCafferty.
They wouldn't even run a play if they had to.
Dora doesn't
They didn't
like
have
chocolate.
So Reckner's in the game, and it's Eric Rogers in the backfield. Once again, they'll run the ball, and very little there. A gain of maybe
Rogers
1,
on the
maybe
carry.
2 yards for Eric Rogers.
Brian Loper and Pat O'Shea on the stop.
So Springfield will improve to 5-0 on the season. The Lions will drop to 1-4. And now next week against Strathaven, what do you think the Lions are going to need to do in order to improve on this performance from tonight?
Well, I feel like Coach Pigeon has to work on a lot of defensive work and a lot of on the offensive line for their offense so they can get big runs and not let the defense try and get to their quarterbacks for big losses.
Hand off, not much there. Just inside the 20-yard line. Now less than 4 minutes to go in this game.
Jacket Kirkpatrick on the stop for Pencrest. Cougars pick up 1. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for our band director, Mr. Craig Snyder. Mr. Snyder's favorite lunch of all time is 2 folded half peanut butter sandwiches, an apple and regular Doritos, and a
listen to
soda.
PA announcer. Hey, he finds a way to keep people entertained.
That's true. He has.
And flags
Good
down.
ball. Delay game offense, 5 yards. Replay third down.
Again, the delay game doesn't really matter at this point.
Yeah.
Probably perfectly content because the clock's still running. They'll just sit in the huddle and run out the clock.
Springfield doesn't have to do much here. There's like 2.5 minutes left in this game.
Third and 14.
They're down. Reckner hands off to Devano, and he gets decked.
That's a Viva Loop on the stop for Pencrest.
Viva Loop on the tackle.
Another good defensive stop by Viva Loop right there.
Well, if you're Pencrest, you can pretty much predict what they're doing at this point.
Yeah. All I gotta hope for is that next game they do better than this one.
That's all you can hope for, to be quite honest.
Because especially after their loss to Harrington last week and a blowout tonight against Springfield, all they gotta do is just get their head back in the game for next week against Strathaven.
Looks like they're gonna run the ball one more time, which they do. And the clock continues to run. Just under a minute and a half remaining. And that will basically
Brendan on the
end
carry.
this game. Pencrest offense takes the field.
Kirkpatrick and Aloof on the
one
stop
more
for
time.
Pencrest. Special shout out to Elaine Chen in the audience tonight. And Christina Breen.
And Chris Mills will be in the gun for what could possibly be the final play of this game. They give it to no, never mind. That is Cameron Vaughn who gets the ball and will not get much there.
Cam Vaughn on the carry for Pencrest.
Just under 40 seconds to go. And a really tough loss, but again, this team, this was pretty much a mismatch from the start.
Yeah, I mean, because you have a new head coach who's just started this year, has a new offense, new defense, and he's got to improve even more in the weeks to come.
They're going to give it to Vaughn again, and that will end this game. The final score, Springfield 48, Pencrest 7. A game that really wasn't close from the start. Guys like Kyle Long, Jaden McKenzie, Philip Shavlin, and Gio
Ladies
Dansigas
and gentlemen,
were
let's
huge
give
in
a warm
this game. Caleb
congratulations
Mahalik
to
with a
both
lone
teams for a
touchdown
game
for
well played.
Pencrest.
This time we'd like to give a special
Jake
shout out to
Scully,
all
Bobby
the
Neal, my whole
Springfield
team at
fans who spent
Pencrest
their
High
night
School.
here at Lewis
I'm
Scott
signing
Field.
off.
At this point, Pencrest High School and the Rose Tree Media School District would like to wish all of our fans a very safe and pleasant good evening.